we go. Hey there, everybody. It's Nest on your again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Buzzards franchise here, number 6. Last episode, we took on the Wideloads for the only time this year and came back to beat them 6-3 in the final. Find a good bullpen performance from Finley Holcorn and Pewter Base. Paxton Griffin had a quality start on the mound, but unfortunately the offense didn't show up until late, so he still does not have his first career win. But we did get our third straight victory in a row. We're now a game and a half out of first place, and we are taking on the division-leading Crocodons today in a doubleheader to determine more than likely who's going to win this division. We'll come in at 7-4 to this contest. On the mound for us is our fourth starter, Trenton Deputy, 0-1 with a 6.55 ERA and a 1.82 WHIP. And on the mound for the Crocodons, it is their number 3 starter, Bay Paul, batting practice Bay Paul, 1-0 with a 5.25 ERA and a 1.25 WHIP. Crocs come in at 8-2, while we come in at 7-4 on the year. Lineup for today's game, game 1 of this doubleheader, looks like this. Leading off is the third-year center fielder, Alfield the Wink Winkelson. Batting second, locked in, is head of the class Diaz. Second-year man is batting second. Batting third is sixth-year veteran Buck Big Country Swiner out in left field. He is also locked in. Batting fourth behind the dish is third-year catcher Burn B.O. Oliver. Batting fifth out in right field is third-year man, or less, Spool Worrymore. He is tense. Batting sixth over at first base is third-year first baseman Merriam DDP Doherty. Batting seventh is fifth-year shortstop Nathaniel Hurls, getting the start today over Baca Boyd here in Game 1, who is tense. And batting eighth at third base, it is the fourth-year man Ed Manning. Batting fifth is second-year pitcher Trenton Deputy. Let's get it on. Alrighty, big series here today, obviously, so this is going to be a big episode ahead of us, so go ahead and strap in. We have not seen the Crocodons since opening day this year. They defeated us in that contest 6-0. Both teams now come in first and second in the division, respectively, ready to duke it out to see who's going to be the favorite to win the division moving forward. Crocs have a really good offense, a really good defense, and solid speed out there on the diamond. They do not, however, have any pitching. So their weakness is their pitching. If you can get at their pitching while simultaneously not giving up a lot of bombs to their lineup, you're going to have a good day. Alrighty, here we go. Wink, head of the class, and Big Country do up first here against batting practice Bay Paul. There's Winkelson, center fielder, hitting .297 with 3 RBIs here on the year. Went 0 for 3 in that last game there against the Wideloads. He'll be the first batter to face batting practice Bay Paul, who's in her 6th year, all of them with the Crocodons. She is 1-0 with a 5.25 ERA and a 1.25 WHIP. 7 earned runs given up in her 2 starts, totaling 12 innings, so she's averaging about 6 innings a start. 12 hits given up, 4 of them homers. She has walked 3 and struck out 9. Batting average against is .255 on the year for Paul. Wink ready, here we go. Fastball low, ball 1. Slider at the knees is fouled off out of play by Wink, 1-1. Fastball high, 2-1 the count. Slider middling, grounded to third, right at Hayata, who makes the stop to first, 1 out. Next up is head of the class Diaz. Second-year man is locked in, hitting .500 with 2 homers and a team-leading 10 RBIs on the year. He's also leading the team in batting average. Fastball high, ball 1. Inside with it, 1-1. Curveball at the knees, line to center field, but that's going to go right to Willie Bacon. He'll make the catch, 2 down. Base is empty here for Big Country. Buck Swiner, the left fielder. 6th-year man's locked in, hitting .364 with a homer. 7 RBIs on the year. Fastball down on the way at the knees, 0-1. Change up in the dirt, 1-1 the count. That one's low as well, 2-1 the count to Buck. Curveball low, 3-1. Fastball up and in, turned on by Big Country, crushed to right center field, carrying to the wall. It is off the top of the wall out there in right center, and that'll be a 2-out double. Just missed a home run by a matter of inches there, but he is in scoring position for the third-year catcher, Burn B.O. Oliver. RBI man active for Burn here, hitting .250 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Change-up low, ball 1. Oliver has, however, been known to be very inconsistent with his RBI man trait. I feel that even though it does boost his ratings, he actually hits worse with it active. Slider inside, 2-0 the count from Paul. That one's high, 3-0. Is she just going to walk him? Yes, she will, as that slider was nowhere near the zone outside. First walk for Paul. First and second, 2 down now for Worry Less. Spool Worrymore, arguably one of our clutcher hitters. Third-year man is tense right now, though, hitting .317 with 1 homer and 6 RBIs on the season. Looking to be taking a fastball there, low ball one. Looking to be the spark plug to get our offense scoring started early today. Fastball up, Worrymore lines it to center field. There he goes, that's going to get it done. Coming home is going to be Swiner on the play. It's an RBI single for Worrymore. It is 1-0 Buzzards, as Oliver gets the third on the play. Runners at the corners now for the third-year first baseman, Miriam DDP Doherty. Hitting .390 on the year with 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Team leading 3 home runs here on the year. Paul already tense here in only the first inning. Change outside, ball 1, and all this damage has been happening with 2 outs in the inning. Keep that in mind. Curveball middling, grounded to second, backhanded by Cardenas. She'll make the play to first, and that will end the inning. Buzzards, though, do get on the board first, thanks to the 2-out single from Worrymore. 1-0 to the bottom of the first. Wanga, Cardenas, and drive up first for the Crocs here against Trenton Deputy. Leading off is the 6th-year veteran, right fielder Narub Wanga in his 3rd year with the Crocs, hitting .318. 2 homers and 7 RBIs on the year for him. He'll be the first batter to face Deputy today. Trenton is in his 2nd year in the league, both of them with us. He was cut from the playoff roster last year and did not get to win a ring with us, so looking to stick around for the playoffs this year. He's 0-1 with a 6.55 ERA and a 1.82 WHIP. 8 runs given up in his 2 starts, totaling 11 innings. He's averaging 5.2 innings a start. 16 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 4 home runs, and 7 strikeouts. His batting average against currently is .340 on the year. Hey, one boy, yep, love, you like what you're seeing so far, that is right. Once again, it was Worry Less coming through with the 2-out hit, getting us on the board first with that single. Here's the lineup for the Crocs here in Game 1. After Wanga, it is on fire second baseman Demi Cardenas, our former second baseman, in her 3rd year in the league. Batting 3rd is first baseman Leanne Drive, OG member of the roster. Batting 4th, our former 3rd baseman, Mario Mustachio, is juiced. He is at shortstop today for the Crocs in his 2nd year with them, I believe. Batting 5th is 6th-year catcher Harmony Strauss in her 2nd year with the Crocs. Batting 6th is 3rd baseman Madoka Hayata, 6th year for her in the league. I think it's her 3rd or 4th with the Crocs. Batting 7th, left fielder Rolf Borgener, another former Buzzards player. He is in his 3rd year with the Crocs. Yeah, 3rd year. Okay. Is it 3rd? Really? It's been that long? Shit. Damn, okay. Batting 8th is center fielder Willie Bacon in his 1st year with the Crocs. In his 6th year in the league, and batting 9th is the pitcher, Bay Paul. Yep, got to face good old BP. Here we go. Deputy ready. Let's get it on. Fastball at the knees, line to center. Winkelson going back. He will run that down and catch it for the first out. Next up is going to be the on-fire Cardenas, second baseman, hitting .435 with 4 homers and 11 RBIs on the year. First pitch to our curveball down and away from Deputy. Strike called at the knees, 0-1. Four-seamer inside, misses, ball 1. Change him up and away. Hit down the right field line, going into the corner, Worrymore. Lays out, and he makes the catch as he smacks his head against the fence. Laying it all out there on the line. Worry Less makes the catch. 2 down. And he probably lost a few brain cells in that collision. Anyway, moving right along. It seems he is okay. Next up is 6th-year vet Leanne Drive. The OG first baseman is actually the only original lineup member from the first-year team that is still on the roster. Hitting .317 with 2 homers and 11 RBIs on the year. First fastball swung through the letters, 0-1. Next pitch, change it down and in from Deputy is low, 1-1. Deputy in his last start went 7 innings, giving up only 1 earned run. Unfortunately, in that appearance, the bullpen crapped the bed and gave him a no decision, as that's grounded to second. Diaz makes the play. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Deputy, as we're going to go ahead and check on Worry Less after he smacked his head against the right field wall. It looks like he's okay, but we'll keep a close eye on him for concussion symptoms. To the second, we are up 1-0. Bottom of our lineup up Pearls, Manning, and Deputy. Leading off the inning, fifth-year shortstop Nathaniel Hurls getting the start today over the Village Idiot. Power versus right-hander active for Hurls, hitting only 1 for 7 off the bench this year with an RBI. All those at-bats have been as a pinch hitter. Change it down and then as low. Ball once. This is his first start of the year. Curveball away in there. 1-1 from Paul. Back to neutral mojo here for her. Up and in. It's high on the heater. 2-1. Fastball middle of the plate. Line to right. Oh, past the diving Cardenas. That is a base hit. Hurls gets his first hit of the game. He's on to lead off the second. That'll bring up fourth-year third baseman Ed Manning, hitting .355 with 3 RBIs on the year. Manning in his second year with the club. Change it down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball grounded in the hole. Cardenas cuts this one off. She'll get it to first on the fielder's choice. 1 out. Hurls in scoring position here for Deputy, who's hitting 1 for 2 on the year. Let's see what Deputy does with his at-bat. Infield in, looking for the bunt. We're not going to bunt. Slider skied to left center. That's in a tough spot, but Bacon will make the catch. 2 outs. Just enough speed to get there in time, and that'll send us back to the top of the lineup. Here is the Wink. Over one today with a... What did he do? Fly out? Yeah. Slider up and in. He'll sky that to center. That's going to end the inning here as Bacon is already there. Yeah, there it goes. There's the 3rd out. Bottom 2, we're still up 1-0, though. Stachio, Strauss, and Hayata do up here against Deputy. There's Mustachio. He's juiced right now, hitting .211 with the homer, 4 RBIs. Good news is Worry Moore past concussion protocol. He is back out there in right field. Fastball at the knees, grounded to short, right at Hurls in the hole. He'll make the play. 1 out. Next up is catcher Harmony Strauss getting a start today over the normal starter Finley Sosa, who is tired. Outside pitch active for the 6th-year vet with .250 batting average and 3 RBIs on the year. Slider middle in, it's fouled off. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. It's a strike called at the knees on the check. 0-2. Change up and in. Swung through it. Strike 3. First punch up for Deputy today. 2 down. Next up is the 6th-year third baseman Madoka Hayata in her 3rd or 4th year with the Crocs here in the league. Hitting .237, 2 homers, 9 RBIs on the year. First fastball away is a strike called. 0-1. Change it down and in is low. 1-1. Ball down and away. Chopped in the hole to short. Manning cuts it off and fires the first. In time, 1-2-3 inning for Deputy. 6 up and 6 down to start his day to the 3rd. Hard lineup up for the Buzzards. Diaz, Swiner, and Oliver. Leading off is the head of the class, Diaz. He's 0 for 1 today with a line out to center field. Still locked in, though. Fastball up and away is outside. Ball 1. Change it down and it is chased. I didn't mean to swing at that. Hayata cuts it off in the hole. Fires the first. 1 out. Next up is Big Country, Buck Swiner. He doubled in the first inning to start the 2-out rally. He also scored a run. Fastball middle in. Inside to Buck. 1-0 the count. Slider at the knee. Swiner cracks that to right center field. He's got it on a line. Bacon going back. Runs it down. 2 outs. Good hustle. Base is empty for 3rd-year catcher Byrne B.O. Oliver, who was walked in his first plate appearance because he had RBI man active. Fastball up and in is high. Oh, sorry, that is a fastball, right? Yeah, okay. Ball 1. Forgot how slow she actually is. Fastball up. Oliver cracks at the right center field. That's a pretty well hit ball. Going back is Bacon. He will run it down, though, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Paul. Bottom of the 3rd. Bottom of the lineup up for the Crocs here. Borgener, Bacon, and Paul. Yep, 2 really good hit balls, 2 really good hustle plays by Willie Bacon. He's still too quick. He hasn't regressed yet. Next up is Borgener, left fielder in his 6th year, hitting .294 with a homer, 5 RBIs. It's his, I believe, his 3rd year. Yeah, it's his 3rd year here with the Crocs. His first 3 were with us. Curveball to middle in, line to center. That's going to get down for a base hit. Winkelson gets it in, and that's the first hit for the Crocs today. It's our former left fielder to get it done as he's locked in. Leadoff man on here for Willie Bacon, 6th-year man in his first year with the Crocs here in the league. Hitting .364 with a homer, 2 RBIs, coming over from the Platypi here, across divisions here in the conference. Fastball grounded in the hole to second. Diaz to second one. Hurls to first. In time, that's a double play. Good turn up the middle. And that'll put 2 down. Bases empty for Paul, the pitcher. Hitting 1 for 4 on the year with an RBI. Deputy already locked in as well. First pitch curveball down and in. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Fastball up and in is high. 1-1. Change it down and away. Low. 2-1. Good take there from Paul. Fastball up and away. Fouled off. 2-2 the count. Yep. Very good double play. Good backhand in the hole by Diaz and good strong arm from Hurls, who isn't really known for having a good arm. Slider up and in, grounded up the middle. Hurls is there for it. He'll fire to first. In time, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. If you factor in the double play, of course. To the 4th, we're still up 1-0. Worry less due up first, then DDP and Hurls. Here's Worry less. Spool Worrymore. He singled in a run in the first inning. So far, it's the only run on the board for either club, and he's also made a nice diving catch in the foul territory in right field, smacking his head against the outside wall. Curveball outside misses, ball 1. Curveball's in there this time on the outside corner, 1-1 the count. Fastball up and in, he just missed that one as he skies it to center. Bacon already there for it, and he will put it away, 1 out. Better relay from double play and outfield throws. I agree. That should be something they work on. Down and into Doherty on the first pitch is a called strike. She grounded out to second her first time up. Change it low, 1-1. Outside with it this time, 2-1. Another change up from Paul. Slider low in the dirt, 3-1 the count. Curveball at the knees. Doherty rips it off the diving drive's glove. Cardenas there to back her up. Gets it the first in time as Paul was there to cover, 2 down. Good teamwork there on the right side of the infield, and that'll bring up Hurls. He singled his first time up and was stranded at second base. Fastball high from Paul, ball 1. Strike at the knees, 1-1 the count. Slider away, Hurls skies at the left center. That is going to hang up for Bacon. He will make the catch, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for the Crocs. Bottom 4, it's still 1-0. Wonga, Cardenas, and Drive. Top lineup up for the second time here against Deputy, who so far has faced the minimum. Here's Wonga leading off 0-for-1 today. First pitch change up down and away is outside, ball 1. Receiver down and in, check swing strike, 1-1. Slider away. Grounded in the hole to second. Diaz dives off his body into right field. That is going to be a base hit for Wonga. Speedster on to start the inning. He's 1-for-2. That'll bring up Cardenas. She's 0-for-1 today. Pick off first. Nothing doing. Wonga always a threat to steal over there at first. Four-seamer down and away, line to second. Diaz makes that catch, 1 out. Cardenas down to locked-in mojo, and that'll bring up Drive as 0-for-1 and 10ths. First pitch curveball down and in. Strike called at the knees as the runner goes. That's an easy stolen base for Wonga as he read the breaking pitch correctly. Wonga's 7th stolen base of the season. I think that's a league leader. He is 7 for 7, and he's also locked in now. Fastball up and away, high, throw to third, in time, and he is nailed as he got greedy, and Oliver said, nah, you must smell my B.O., you're done. 1-1 now the count to Drive as that fastball missed. Slider at the knees, rip foul, 1-2. Hard contact, yep. Right on the dot. Change it low. Driven to center. Winkelson going back a few steps. He is there and puts it away. And still, Deputy has faced the minimum to the 5th. We're still up 1-0. Manning, Deputy, and Winkelson due up. Yeah, I think when she hit that, she didn't get under it, like, you know, to hit it as a fly ball. I think she was, like, right on it at level in the batter's box. And it just went on a line driver right at him, unfortunately. A little bit bad luck there for Cardenas. There's Ed Manning, 0-for-1 with a ground out today. Curveball at the knees, line to left center. There for it is Borgener, 1 out. Deputy up next. He flew out the left center his first time up. 0 for 1 today. Fastball at the letter, strike called, 0-1. Slider low, 1-1. Slider middle in, rip foul, 1-2. The count here to the pitcher. Fastball at the knees, line at the middle. Nice diving stop by Mustachio on a hop. Fire to first, in time, 2 down. Paul now locked in, and that'll bring up Winkelson, who's 0 for 2 today. He's flown out twice and is currently tense. Change it below the knees in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball down the middle. Wink lines it in the center field, hits it pretty well, but Bacon is right there for it, and that's going to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Paul. Bottom of the 5th we go. It's still 1-0. Mustachio, Strauss, and Hayata do up against Deputy. Whew. Halfway home here. Here's Mustachio, 0 for 1 today. First pitch slider down and in is low in the dirt. 1-0 the count. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled off. 1-1 the count. Curveball away. Strike called. 1-2 from Deputy here. Change him up and in. Line down the third base line. Just over the diving Manning, but it is foul. Still 1-2 the count here to Mustachio. Four-seamer down and in. Grounder to second. Diaz over to his left. Cuts it off. Makes the play. 1 out. Next up is going to be catcher Harmony Strauss. So far the only batter to strike out for the Crocs today. She is 0 for 1. First pitch curveball down and in. It is low in the dirt. Ball 1. Good take there from Strauss. Four-seamer up and in. Fouled back. 1-1 the count. Change it down and in. Swung through it. 1-2 the count. Slider up and in. Popped up. Shallow left center. Hurls out. Shortstop makes the catch. 2 outs. Base is empty. 2 down for Hayata. She grounded out the third her first time up. She's 0 for 1. First pitch fastball down the middle is fouled back, thankfully. 0-1. Change it down and in at the knees. Rip foul again. It's 0-2 the count. Curveball down and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. Second punch out of the game for Deputy, and that's another 1-2-3 inning for him. Instead of 6, it's still 1-0. Hard lineup up for the Buzzards again. Diaz, Swiner, and Oliver. Leading off is head of the class Diaz. He's 0 for 2 today. He has flown out and grounded out today. Still locked in, though. Fastball away, misses. Ball 1. Fastball up and in high from Paul. 2-0 the count. Changeable away is fouled back on the power swing. 2-1. Fastball up is fouled off again. It's 2-2. Chased it down and in. Grounded to third. Hayata there. 1 out. Next up is big country Buck Swiner. He flew out last time up. He's also doubled today. He's 1 for 2. Fastball on the way is high. Ball 1. He's also scored a run as well. Change it at the knees. 1-1. Slider low. 2-1 the count. Curveball inside. 3-1 to Buck. Fastball at the knees. Ripped hard. Nice diving catch by Drive. 2 down. Reactions at first. Now to bring up Oliver. 0 for 1. He flew out last time up. He's also walked today. Change at the knees. Oliver hits it off the barrel into left center. Borgener there. He'll make the catch, and that's another 1-2-3 inning for Bay Paul. Bottom 6th. We're still up 1-0. Borgener, Bacon, and Paul do up as we are cruising through this first game here. Bottom of the lineup up for the Crocs here. Here's Borgener. He's 1 for 1 with a single, and then was erased on a double play ball. Currently locked in. First pitch change up at the knees. Grounded to first. Already there on the backhand. Takes it herself. 1 out. Borgener knocked down a neutral mojo, and that'll bring up Bacon. He grounded into a double play his first time up. He is 0 for 1. And pinch hitting for him is Bass. Starting catcher Finley Sosa. Hitting .310 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs today on the season so far. Sitting out today to rest here as he is a little bit tired. First pitch slider down and in. Fouled off by Sosa, 0-1. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled off again. It's 0-2. Change up and in. High and inside. 1-2 the count. The ball away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. Third punch out for Deputy today. 2 down. He is on fire, and that'll bring up Bay Paul, who's 0 for 1. Pinch hitting for her is outfielder Ella Roy. It's a 6th-year player, hitting 200 on the year with 2 RBIs. Is Paul going to be done here after 6 innings, giving up only 1 run, 3 hits, 1 walk, and no strikeouts. 1 earned run so far. She has a quality start. Fortunately, right now she's in line for a no decision or a loss. First pitch curveball away to Royds is fouled off, 0-1. Four-seamer fouled off, 0-2 the count. Slider up and away, outside and high, 1-2. Dribble down and away, grounded up the middle, base hit for Royds. Pinch hitter on with her first hit. It's the 3rd hit today for the Crocs all told. 2-out single will keep the inning alive for Wonga. 1 for 2 today. He singled last time up, stole second base, and then was thrown out trying to steal 3rd. First time he's been thrown out all season. First pitch fastball down and in is inside. Ball 1. Slider down and the way, it's low. 2-0. Change up and in. Popped up foul behind the plate. Oliver there near the backstop. It will stay in play for him to make the catch, and that will end the inning. Royds will come off as Woody will come in out of the bullpen. It'll be the first Crocs pitcher out of the pen today. One of the OG relievers from this roster to the 7th. We're up 1-0 still. Rory Moore, Doherty, and Hurls will face a no. Rory Les Worry Moore leading off. 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Flew out last time at the plate. And Finley Sosa is out as Seymour Sox, the defensive outfielders, coming in to play center field. So, Crocodons are down to 1 member of their bench, 2 members of their bench. It's their normal center fielder, Fungo Akuro, or normal backup, I should say, who is 10th, and their utility man, Ralph Blue. Alrighty, let's look at Woody's numbers on the season. Woody on the year has no record, a 6.23 ERA and a 1.85 whip. He's made 6 appearances, 3 earned runs given up, 4 1/3 innings pitched, which is the least out of the bullpen this year, 7 hits surrendered, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. His batting average against is .350 on the year. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Up and in, heater misses, 1-1. Fastball chased it high, 1-2 the count as Whiffer activates for Worrymore, and Kadad activates here for a no. 1-2 pitch coming. Slider at the knees, spool cracks at the left center field, but that liner hangs up for Sox, 1 down. What do you know? Lovely name, indeed. Next up, Miriam Doherty at DDP's 0 for 2 today. She's grounded out and flown out. Fastball outside, misses. Ball 1 as that was dropped by the catcher Strauss. Slider away, in there. 1-1 the count. Fastball middle in, ripped by Doherty on the line to right, but it's right at Wonga. Base is empty for Hurls. He singled in his first at-bat today. He's 1 for 2. Flew out last time up. Fastball, but in line to left, past the diving shortstop into left field. That is a base hit. Second hit today for Hurls. He's 2 for 3, and that'll keep the inning alive for Ed Manning. Third baseman 0 for 2 so far today. He is grounded out and flown out today. Fastball down and away, low, ball 1. Fastball middle in, line at the middle on the ground. Base hit for Ed, and that'll keep it alive with 2 outs. 2 runners on and 2 down for the pitcher, Trenton Deputy, who I'm not subbing off. He's locked in, so definitely ain't taking him out right now. He's 0 for 2. Especially since he's only sitting on 53 pitches through 6 innings. Yeah, I'm not subbing him off. Maybe he'll get lucky. Fastball up line to first. Drive, dives, and robs us of a base hit. No luck there. Bottom 7, we're still up 1-0. Hard lineup up for the Crocs, though. Cardenas, Drive, and Mustachio. Unlucky. Cardenas leading off 0 for 2. Lined out the second last time up. She's now down to locked in mojo. First pitch fastball down and in. Strike called on the inside corner. 0-1. Good pitch there from Deputy. Slider down and away. Driven to right field on the line. Worrymore back a few steps. Will make the catch. 1 out. Next up, the end drive, 0 for 2 today, currently tense. Struck out swinging last time at the plate. Fastball up and away, check swing strike, 0-1. Change it down and in. Chopper to short, hurls charges, he'll make the play. 2 down. Next up, Mustachio. He's 0 for 2 today and still juiced though. First pitch curveball down and in is low in the dirt, ball 1. Four-seamer down and away, swung through it, 1-1 the count. Change up and in, inside and high, 2-1. Four-seamer inside, line to first, Doherty there to make the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Deputy cruising here through 7 to the 8th. Winkelson, Diaz, and Swiner top the lineup up as he looks for some insurance off of the Crocs bullpen. Pardon me, Jesus. That was a good one, though. Here's the Wink. Outfield 0 for 3 today in tense. We're going to pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench will be outfielder Cotta Mahoney. He'll take over in right as we'll move Warrimore to center. Mahoney on the air hitting .375 with 4 RBIs as he takes a fastball in there at the letters, 0-1. Slider down and in, chopped under a nose glove behind the mound. Mahoney hustling to first. He will be thrown out still by Ono, 1 out. Now to bring up Diaz, head of the class 0 for 3 today. An uncharacteristically bad hitting day for him so far. He can turn it around as he takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Chased it high, 0-2 as Kata activates. Fastball outside, chopper to second. Cardenas on the bare hand to first, 2 down. Next up, Buck Swiner, Big Country, 1 for 3 today with a double, no longer locked in. I agree. Moteyard is actually a pretty well-designed stadium. It's just, you know, it doesn't seem to have a pretty high seating capacity. Maybe if they get that construction done out there past center field, maybe they'd have more bleacher space. I don't know. Then again, you can't put them out there because that's the batter's eye. We'll see. Buck 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Fastball high from Woody, ball 1. Slider inside, 2-0. Fastball up, swung late, 2-1. Fastball up, hard chopper to short, backhanded by Mustachio. He'll get it to first. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Crocs. Bottom 8, we're still up 1-0. Strauss, Hayata, and Borgner do up against Deputy coming out for his 8th inning. He so far has tied the distance for his longest start of his career, which is 7 innings. He did that his last start. He gets it out here in this inning. He'll have his longest start ever in the league. Should have a second deck definitely over the bullpens, especially. You would get more ticket sales there. Defensive changes, Mahoney in right, Warrimore to center as Winkelson is out of the game. Harmony Strauss up next, catcher 0 for 2 today. Fastball down and in, lined up the middle, base hit for Strauss into center. Warrimore dives and cuts it off, saving extra bases. Strauss on to lead off the inning with a single, and that'll bring up Hayata, who's 0 for 2. Hayata's grounded out and lined out today. First pitch curveball in the dirt, ball 1. Receiver down and in. Fouled off on the hit and run. Strauss returns to first, 1-1 the count. Slider up and away. Check swing high and outside. 2-1. Change up away. Lined and Deputy got killed again. Manning recovers, but it's an infield single. Trenton, you've got bad luck with getting hit in the face, let me tell you. Here's Borgner, 1 for 2 with a single. Pinch running at second is utility man Ralph Blue, leaving only one man on the bench for the Crocs, and that is outfielder Fungo Akuro. Deputy thankfully only got hit in the chest, so he might be fully healed up by the time's around. However, that was poorly timed. He got shot again. Heals then dies again. Borgner was 1 for 2 today, I believe. Alright, Deputy's still locked in. I'm going to give him this batter, I think. This might be a dumb idea, but you know what? I think he's earned it with how well he's pitched today. This pitch change it down in the way is low in the dirt, ball 1. Ball down and in. Line to first. Doherty dives, makes the stop. Gets there herself at the first. 1 down. Runners advance though on the fielder's choice, and that is officially Deputy's longest start of his career. 7 1/3 innings, and here is Seymour Sox, and here's the last man on the Crocodon's bench. Bench. There we go. Fungo Akuro. Sixth-year man hitting a $125, no homers, 3 RBIs as he pinch hits for Sox, who has yet to have an at-bat this year. Sheriff John Brown always hated him for what? I don't know. Maybe it's because he kept getting shot. All right, Akiro with the big RBI chance with 1 down in the inning. Let's see what Deputy does here against the pinch hitter. First pitch curveball away. Check swing out. He held back this time. 1-0. Change it down and in. Chop foul. 1-1. Seam up and away. Fouled off. 1-2. Slider down and away. Chopper foul again. We'll keep it going. 1-2. Seam up and in. Blooper to short. Hurls is there to make the catch. 2 down. 2 in scoring position for Wonga. Oh no, it's Woody, and they have no pinch hitters. The pitcher has the bat. Trenton, if you get out of this jam, you will officially be approved to God tier status here in this series. You've got to be both the luckiest and unluckiest guy I know as a pitcher. If you get out of it. Let's put that stipulation on there. First pitch fastball up and in. High to Woody. Ball 1. Slider away. Outside. 2-0. They probably told Woody when up there, whatever you do, do not swing. Curveball low. Hit up the line. That's a fair ball, you lucky son of a bitch. Woody's going to drive in 2 and give himself the lead on the double. Wong up next, 1 for 3 with the RBI dud, and he's singled today. He's stolen a base and been thrown out. Change it down and away. Chop foul. 0-1. Receiver up and in. Fouled off. 0-2 the count. Ball down and in. Check swing inside. 1-2. Right up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. 4th punch out for Deputy, and that ends the inning. But he does get injured and gives up the lead on the 2-run double by, of all people, the pitcher. What do you know? 2-1 score for the Crocs as they're 3 outs away from the victory. To the 9th, it's Oliver, Worry Less, and Doherty due up. Yeah, look foul. They gave it to him. B.O. up first. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk. 2 flyouts. Leanne Drive moves to catcher after all the pinch hitters. Akiro takes over duties in center, and utility man Ralph Blue is going to be at first base. Woody just gave himself the lead with that 2 RBI double. Let's see if he can get himself the win, getting the last 3 outs. Fastball outside, a strike called. 0-1. That's low. 1-1. Outside. 2-1 the count to Oliver. Fastball at the knees, lined at the middle, and Oliver's on with the leadoff single as he represents the tying run. And he got hurt, you motherfucker. Here's Worry Less, 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI today. What happened? Tweaked his groin. Of course you did, you son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. Alright, I need a pinch runner. Norris, get out there. He'll pinch run for his catcher mate. Worry more up here. Fastball low, ball 1. Runner goes. Fastball in there at the letters. Throw down by Drive. No chance. And Norris takes advantage of the weak arm behind the dish and steals second. Norris's first stolen base of the year. He's 1 for 1. 1-1 the count here to Spool. Slider outside from Woody. 2-1 the count. Fastball up. Warrymore fouls it off. 2-2 the count as Came Dud and Whiffer activate here. Chased it in the dirt. Chopper in the hole to third. No one's covering third, and Woody misplays it. Infield single for Spool. To go-ahead run now on. Runners at the corners, none down for DDP. Can Doherty do it? 0 for 3 today. She is lined out and flown out, and also grounded out. Should have swung at that. 0-1. Infield in here. Inside, 1-1. Fastball down the middle, line to center. That is going to get down in front of Akiro. Throw into third. Worrymore's going to beat the throw as Akiro has a noodle arm. RBI single for Doherty. We are tied at 2. Go ahead run at third for Hurls, who's 2 for 3. He's the best hitter so far in the lineup today. Infield is in. Fastball away. It misses. Ball 1. Runner goes. Fastball chopped. Runner, he's got no play. Mustachio has to go to first. RBI ground out for Hurls. It is 3-2. We take the lead. It did drop. They made up for the bullshit foul ball call. Alrighty. Insurance run at second for Ed Manning. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball in the dirt. Ball 1. Woody now tense. Fastball down and in. Manning bloops it to right. That is off the sliding glove of Wonka. Coming around third is Doherty. She's going to try and score, and she will. RBI single for Manning. It is 4-2, and Deputy due up next. Coming out of the bullpen for the Crocs, it is right-hander Carla Tolbert, who is tense. 6-year vet will try to stop the bleeding here as Woody goes from being a hero to a 0. Way to go, Woody. Glad we could count on you, son. Alrighty, here's Carla Tolbert's numbers on the year. Tolbert is actually the best performing reliever record-wise. She is 2-1. 6.43 ERA, though. That's 1.71 whip with 5 earned runs given up in 6 appearances. 1 save recorded. She's thrown 7 innings, 7 hits given up, 1 wild pitch, 5 walks, 7 strikeouts. Batting average against her .250, but she has kept the ball in the ballpark this year. And we will be pinch hitting for the injured Deputy here. Coming off the bench for us is going to be... Well, we've got the lead right now. Runner's at third. We're going to give it to the rookie. We're going to give it to Raphael Loins, the third baseman. See if he can get it done. Is it runner at third? No, it's runner at first. That's right. All right, Raphael, you're hitting 1 for 8 on the year. If I can math right, yes, that's 1 for 8. Let's see if you can turn it around, Abrook. Fastball high from Tolbert. Ball 1 coming out of the bullpen. Tense here. Pick off to first. I almost pressed the steal button. My God, they read my mind. Pick off again. Fastball away. Strike call. 1-1. Fastball up. Popped up by Loins down the third base line. Hayata out there in left field. Makes the catch. 2 down. Runner remains at first, and that'll bring up Carter Mahoney. He's 0 for 1. Flew out his first time up. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball away, strike called. Oh, that's a changeup. Never mind, 1-1. Fastball middle in. Mahoney rips it in the gap left center field. That's going to get it done. Manning's got wheels. He's already on his way to third. He's coming around third. Akiro just got to it. It's an RBI double for Kata. Balls Mahoney as he delivers with balls of steel. 5-2 the score now as the Buzzards extend the lead. Here's head of the class Diaz. 0 for 4 today. He has grounded out 3 times and lined out once. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Slider low, 2-0 as Balls was out there at second. Fastball inside, ripped down to third base line, just out of the leaping reach of Hayata, and it's foul, 2-1. Fastball at the knees, ripped to left field on the line, but it's right at Borgner, and that ends the inning. Buzzards, though, rally for 4 runs as we retake the lead 5-2 here. Coming out of the bullpen to shut it down, it is going to be second-year reliever Hesto Despot. Bottom 9, we're up 5-2. Cardenas driving Mustachio. Due up, part of the lineup for the Crocs. Cardenas leading off, 0 for 3 day for her so far. Norris remains in the game at catcher after taking over for the injured Oliver. Despot on the year is 1-0. He's got a 2.16 ERA and an 0.96 whip. 2 earned runs given up in his 4 appearances, totaling 8 1/3 innings. 6 hits surrendered. 2 walks, 10 strikeouts, and a batting average against team best 194 right now. First pitch curveball down and away. Cardenas lines it up the middle and almost killed my pitcher. I swear to God, Demi. First hit today, she's 1 for 4. It's a good way to start the inning when you need a rally. Next up, drive, 0 for 3 intense. There are no bats coming off the bench here, so whoever's up, that's who's batting. First pitch 2-seamer down and in. Strike called, 0-1. 4-seamer down and away, swung over the top of it, 0-2 the count as Whiffer activates here for drive. 2-seamer up and in. Looper up the middle, Diaz dives, makes the catch, and he's got Cardenas in no man's land. That's a double play. Head of the class may not be hitting today, but he's still got his glove out there. 2 down, and that'll bring up Mustachio with the bases empty. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Ball down and away. Mustachio takes it. Strike called. 1-1. You see him inside. Blooper to right center. Mahoney coming over. Balls is there. He'll make the catch. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Despot with the double play factored in. Buzzards win at the rally in the 9th. 5-2 the score in Game 1, as we are now half a game out of first. That's how you get it done. It was a really fast-paced game up until that 8th inning. Deputy got hurt. He still got through 8 innings, and Deputy got his first career win. Attaboy, Trenton. Attaboy. GG's indeed. Nice to see you again, Hoon. 5-2 the score, 10-7 with the hit column and our advantage as well. Hitless today for us. Wink, Diaz. Norris didn't get to bat. He did pinch run, though, and Loins, as well as Deputy. RBIs today, one for Mahoney there with a 2-out double in the 9th. Rory Moore had an RBI single in the 2nd inning, or in the first inning, never mind. Doherty had an RBI single there in the 9th inning. Hurls had an RBI ground out in the 9th inning, and Manning had an RBI single in the 9th inning as well. So we rallied late. Hitless today for the Crocs. Drive, Mustachio, Bacon, Sosa, Akuro, and Bay Paul. RBIs for them. 2 for Woody the pitcher on a 2-out double in the 8th inning to give himself the lead, and then he promptly blew it on the mound. Shot in the chest a little, but no harm done. Very good, very good. Deputy gets the win, 8 innings. His first career victory here in the league. 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. It only took him 7 starts to do it. He's now 1-1, and he will now heal up after taking that line drive to the chest. Hester Despot gets the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. 1 inning pitched, 1 hit surrendered. He improves. He'll get his ERA under 2 on the year. Over for the Crocs, Bay Paul had a quality start, 6 innings, 3 hits, and earned run, a walk. She improves. She gets a no decision. Woody goes 2 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 4 earned runs. He takes the loss, falling to 0-1 on the year. Tolbert gets the last 2 outs of the game and giving up a hit. Trenton Deputy, your player of the game with his pitching performance, followed by Woody batting performance, as he had a 2 RBI double there in the 8th to give them the lead. And then Bay Paul is the 3rd place finisher, which her quality start. Alrighty, that's Game 1 here for the doubleheader. We still got one more coming for everybody. Hey, we're up to number 79. Alright, love to see it. Alrighty, we are now half a game out of first. If we win this next game, we now take a half-game lead, I think. If my math is correct, yes, that would be correct. But keep in mind, the Crocs are 2 games behind us, so... Or they are a game behind us, so they still have 1 extra game to play over us. So they have more chances to get back into this. Anyway, let's look around the league. Willie Bacon is released by the Crocodons as they go for the 2nd baseman, Elsa Glenn. Interesting move. Okay. I understand it from the overall point of view, and the extra, you actually are spending less money here. But why did you go for a 2nd baseman when you need an outfielder? That's my question. Fungo Akuro's not the guy. He's not the answer in center. Grappler signed former Crocodons closer, speak of the devil, Ricky McFarland, as he's picked up over Cosmo Bonilla, the rookie reliever, as they're beefing up their bullpen for the playoff push. Grapplers, of course, sitting at 9-1 on the year. Raphael Loins gets +2 power after the failed pinch hit attempt. Rookie gets a little bit better, and Raoul Strikes is released by the Overdogs for Lover Kim, the former Grappler starter. So they are beefing up their rotation for a possible playoff push, as well as the Overdogs are currently sitting at 6-4, I believe. They're currently a game and a half out of first. But they still have that winning record. Let's sim up to the next game here, see how things go. Pitchers duel here. Wide Loads rally and win over the B-Rolls 4-3 as they keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Wild Pigs crush the Moonstars 8-2. Big statement win there for them. Freebooters take advantage of the last place Sirloins to win 2-1, knocking the Sirloins officially out of playoff contention, as the run differential is just too bad to make it. 11-inning marathon there for the Hot Corners and Wild Pigs. Hot Corners come out on top 9-8 as they get their league-leading 10th win of the year. So we're looking at win and loss records right now. Sirloins and Heaters, I'm confident in saying that they're both out. I'm also confident in saying that the Nemesis are also out because all 3 of them have 8 losses, and their run differential is -15 or worse. So yeah, all 3 of those teams are officially out of playoff contention. Okay, Jacks are still hanging on by the skin of their teeth, but if they do lose one more game, they are out. Same for the Platypi and the Wide Loads. as well as the Sandcats. All 4 of them, 1 loss, they're done. Alrighty, let's get it on here. Here's the preview for Game 2. Hokie did not get up to the 4th bar like I hoped he would. Damn it. Oh, fuck. You know what? Fuck it. We're still going to send him out there. I think he'll do well. I think he's going to pitch even better when he's hurt. Alright, so it'll be Hokie on the mound. Our ace is 1-1 with a 4.15 ERA and a 1.62 whip. Still recovering from that Tommy John injury he suffered last start. He blew out his elbow when he was up, 1-0 on the Heaters. And for the Crocs, they're sending their 4th pitcher to the hill, Kerry Wayward. 1-0 with a 2.19 ERA and a 1.14 whip for the former Overdogs hurler. Alright, let's look at player development options. What do we got? Dumb one for Bonventre. Decent one for Hurls. I'm still not sold on this one yet. Ooh, hello. Alright, Deputy, I see you. Get your first win, and all of a sudden you start asking for big player development things. That'll be here next time. I'll keep that one in mind. Dumb one for Cuevas. Moving on. Worry more. I'm still not going for it. Nope, not just because he didn't get a tense mojo. We're not going for it. Yes, Norris needs this arm upgrade. That is a big yes. Okay. So if I get this one for Hurls, what'll that put me at? That'll put me at like 2-2? 2-2. We'll still have enough to get both of them. Yeah, let's grab this one for Hurls. We'll have the money. Alrighty, gonna get the 1 power, which is fine. Up to 49. Only the 6 speed, okay. Up to 56, loses 5 arm to 63. Alright, that's fine. Decent upgrade there for the bench guy. Lineup for Game 2 today. Here's what it'll look like. It'll be leading off head of the class. Diaz surprisingly still locked in even though he went 0 for 5 today. That man does not let his mental fortitude is really strong. My God. Batting second out in center field will be Worry Less Spool Worrymore. He'll bat second. Batting third out in left field is Big Country Buck Swiner. Batting fourth at first base, DDP. Batting fifth back in the lineup is the Village Idiot, Baca Boyd at shortstop. Batting sixth out in right field, Carter Balls Mahoney. Batting seventh, getting the start for the injured Oliver, is backup catcher Jaden Norris. And batting eighth at third base is Ed Manning, as Winkleson is on the bench because he's tense, and Oliver because he tweaked his groin. Hokie on the mound will bat number 9. Let's get it on. Whew, all right. So we're going to send the injured Hokie out there to see if he can get it done here against the Crocs. If we win this game, we do take over first place in the division. And we will be sitting at 9-4 on the year. Yes, my math is right. Currently on a 4-game winning streak after that. Nice comeback win in the 9th inning. In Game 1 of this doubleheader, let's see if we can do it again here in Game 2. Hopefully a little bit more convincingly and without the need for a rally. Leading off, it'll be Diaz, Worrymore, and Swiner up against Kerry Wayward, the 6th-year vet. Last time we faced Wayward, we blew her out of the water last year in the regular season. But before that, she did own us in that first start of that season as well. So got a up and down history against her. As head of the class leads off, Diaz is locked in still. He went 0 for 5 in the first game, hitting .451 with 2 homers, 10 RBIs. Still locked in though. Facing Wayward. Wayward on the year has made 2 starts. She is 1-0, has a 2.19 ERA and a 1.14 whip. She's given up 3 earned runs in 12 1/3 innings, so averaging just over 6 innings a start. 10 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 4 walks, and 13 strikeouts. Batting average against for her on the year is .213. Nice. Not bad at all. Diaz ready. Here we go. Change up at the knees, 0-1. Change up down and in, fouled off by Diaz, 0-2 the count. Curveball low, lined at the middle. 1 hopper to Glenn, who's just been signed out of the free agent pool. Makes the play to first, 1 out. Next up is Worry Less, Spool Worrymore, center fielder, hitting .333 with 1 homer, 7 RBIs on the year for Spool. 1 hit in the first game for him. Curveball outside misses, ball 1. Actually, he had 2 hits, that's right. He went 2 for 4. Cutter up, fouled back, 1-1 the count. Cutter away, blooper to right center field. That is down for a hit, and Worry Less has his first hit of the game. He's 1 for 1. Next up, Big Country Buck Swiner. 1 hit in the first game for Buck. He had a double in the first inning of that game. Scored a run as well. He's hitting .351, 1 homer, 7 RBIs on the year. For about the knees, Chopper to second. Cardenas flips the second 1. Glenn to first. In-time double play, and that will end the inning as the base runner is erased. Bottom one, still tied at 0. Cardenas, Sosa, and Mustachio due up against the injured Hokie, making his 4th and final start of the year. Leading off is third-year second baseman Demi Cardenas. Second year with the Crocs, hitting .420, 4 homers, 11 RBIs as she is locked in. Hokie on the year, he is 1-1 in his 3 starts. He has a 4.15 ERA and a 1.62 WHIP. 8 earned runs given up for the 5th-year vet. In his 3 starts, he's thrown 17 in the 3rd inning, so just under 6 innings a start. 23 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 5 walks, and 17 strikeouts. His batting average against is .311 on the year. Hokie still recovering from an elbow injury he suffered last start, requiring surgery on it. Lineup for the Crocs looks like this. After Cardenas, it is starting catcher Finley Sosa, who sat out Game 1 and came on as a pinch hitter. Then it's third baseman Mario Mustachio. Batting 4th at first base, Harmony Strauss, the backup catcher. Batting 5th and right is Naru Bwanga. Batting 6th, the newly acquired shortstop Elsa Glenn. Batting 7th, center fielder Fungo Akira, who came off the bench in the first game. He went 0 for 1 at the plate. Batting 8th, out in left field, Rolf Borgener. And batting 9th is the pitcher Wayward. Hokie ready, here we go. Fastball up, that's high, ball 1. Let the knees, line to short, right at the Village Idiot to make the catch, 1 out. Next up is Sosa, catcher hitting .300, 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. First pitch curveball down and away, outside, ball 1. Sosa off the bench in Game 1, had a pinch hit single. Fastball inside misses, 2-0. Slider middle of the plate, strike called, 2-1. Change up and away, check swing outside, good take, 3-1. Horse Freemer up and in, popped up left center and shallow. Boyd out there, makes the catch, 2 down. Next up, Mustachio, third baseman, hitting a .190 on the year with a homer, 4 RBIs. He went 0 for 4 in the first game. Horsemer away, fouled off, 0-1. Change it down and in, inside, 1-1. Down and away, grounded in the hole to second. Diaz dives, knocks it down. That'll be an infield single for Mustachio. 2 down runner at first for first baseman Harmony Strauss, hitting .263 with 3 RBIs on the year. 1 for 3 in the first game for Strauss. Fastball in the dirt, off the catcher's glove. That is going to allow Mustachio to get to second. As it dribbles out of play. 1-0 the count. The ball inside, line to right center. Warrior over. He's not going to get there. That'll be an RBI single for Strauss. Mustachio scores. It is 1-0 Crocs. Next up, Bwanga, right fielder, hitting .313, 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the year for Rube. 1 for 4 in the first game as well. Fastball low, ball 1. Receiver up and in, check swing strike, 1-1. Change it away, fouled off, 1-2. Came in active for Hokie here. Slider down and in, chased it inside, strike 3 swinging. First punch up for Hokie, and that ends the inning. But the 2-out single by Strauss gives the Crocs a 1-0 lead to the second. Daugherty, Boyd, and Mahoney due up against Wayward. Leading off the inning is the first baseman, DDP. Miriam Daugherty went 1 for 4 in the first game with an RBI single. Hitting .378 with 3 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Cutter low, strike called, 0-1. Cutter up and in, strike 2. Cutter up and in, blooped up the middle. Nice diving play by Glenn behind the bag. Throw to first. Just late, infield single for Daugherty. Leadoff woman on, and that'll bring up the Village Idiot, Baca Boyd, who sat out Game 1, fixing his mojo. Second-year shortstop's hitting .273 with 2 RBIs on the year. Contact for his right-hander and inside pitch active here. Fastball up and away, high, ball 1. Change up inside, check swing, good take by Boyd, 2-0. Cutter up and away, check swing high, 3-0. Cutter away, in there, 3-1. Change it down and in, rip foul, full count now to Boyd. Cutter at the knees, hard chopper in the hole, past the diving Cardenas. Single for Boyd, he is 1 for 1. First 2 batters on for the Buzzards as we're in business with none down. Next up is right fielder Carter, balls Mahoney. 1 for 2 off the bench in game 1, hitting .382. 5 RBIs on the year for Carter. Carter outside, ball 1. Change up low, 2-0 to count. Change up outside, strike called, 2-1. Curveball down and in. Mahoney skies at left center. Going over forward is Borgener. Make the catch, 1 out. Next up is backup catcher Jaden Norris. Didn't bat in the first game. He came on as a pinch runner for the injured Oliver in the 9th inning, hitting .381 with 1 RBI on the year. Curveball inside misses, ball 1. Change of middle of the plate, line to left field, base hit for Norris, and that's going to load him up here as Borgener has a good arm, so we're not going to test it. Base is loaded with 1 down for the third baseman Ed Manning. Singled in a run in the first game. He went 2 for 4, hitting .371. 4 RBIs on the year. Change up inside, ball 1. Cutter up, strike called, 1-1. Curveball away, line to short. Past the diving Glenn, it's an RBI single for Manning. We'll go station to station. We're tied at 1. Base is loaded for Hokie. Pitcher hitting 2 for 5 on the year. Base is juiced. Change away, pulled foul by Hokie, 0-1. Runner's coming home. It's a suicide squeeze, and he fucked it. He fucked it. 2 down. Runner tagged between third and home. 0-2 to count to Hokie. Curveball down and then fouled off. 0-2. Got a little too fancy for my own good. Change away, fouled off again. Cutter down the middle, and Hokie's going to line it down the line. Oh, it's by Wonga into the corner. This is going to be a 2 RBI double. Hokie's going to help himself. It is 3-1 Buzzards. Imagine, it could have been 4-1 if I didn't try to get fancy with it. 2 RBI double for Hokie, and that'll bring up head of the class Diaz. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout. Cutter up and in high. Ball 1 is wayward, now tense. Cutter up and in, grounded at the middle. Base hit in the left center for Diaz. Hokie coming around third. He's going to score easily. RBI for Diaz. It is 4-1 Buzzards. That's a 4-run swing. Yep, we love it. Here's Worry Less. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. Cutter away, misses, ball 1. Runner goes. Slider in there for a strike, throw down. Late stolen base for Diaz. Diaz's third attempt of the year. He's 3 for 3, leading the team. 1-1 count to Worrymore. Cutter middle in, 1 hopper to short. Glenn there to make the play. On to first in time, that will end the inning, but the Buzzards get a 4-1 swing as we take a 4-1 lead. Bottom 2, Glenn, Akuro, and Borgener due up against Hokie. Alright, one boy, see you later. Expect this one to come out on today's Monday, right? Thursday. Glenn up next, 267 average, no homers, no RBIs on the year for the veteran as she's coming off a free agency. Picked up by the Crocs between the 2 games. High pitch active for her. First pitch fastball up the knees, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and away, lined up the third base line. Nice diving attempt by Manning, but he just misses it. Single there for Glenn. She's 1 for 1. Now to bring up Akuro, center fielder hitting 120 on the year with 3 RBIs. He went 0 for 1 in the first game as a pinch hitter. First pitch to him, a curveball down and in, strike called, 0-1. See him up and away, swung through it, 0-2. Change it down and away. Chopper to short. Second, Diaz backhands it, flips it to Boyd 1. Shortstop to first, double play, and the base runners erased. 2 down, bases empty for Borgener. Left fielder hitting .297 with 1 homer, 5 RBIs on the year. Went 2 for 4 in the first game. Fastball up and away, high, ball 1. Curveball up and in, high. Oh, strike called. I thought it was high, 1-1. Change away, outside, 2-1. Slider down and in, inside, 3-1. Forcing it down in the way, grounded to short. Boyd there, makes the play to first in time, and that ends the inning. Good pitching from Hokie to the third. It's 4-1 still. Swiner, Doherty, and Boyd hard to line up here against Wayward. Hitting off his big country, he's 0 for 1 today with the ground out. Cutter up and in high, ball 1. Cutter at the letters high, 2-0. Change it down in the way. Swiner skies it to right field. It's going to go right at Wongo. 1 out. Next up is Daugherty. DDP led off the rally in the second inning with a single. She's 1 for 1. Wayward still tense after last inning shellacking. Cutter up and in a strike, going 1. Cutter inside, 1-1. Cutter up and away, strike call, 1-2. Slider outside, 2-2 the count. Cutter up and in, chase, popped up, shallow center. Tough play for Cardenas. She run it down though, 2 outs. That'll bring up the Village Idiot. He singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Cutter low, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, grounded at the middle. Nice 1-hop dive by Cardenas. She'll make the play to first. 1-2-3 inning for Wayward. She needed that one. Bottom 3, it's still 4-1. Wayward, Cardenas, and Sosa do up against Hokie. Here's Wayward hitting .250 on the year with an RBI. Pitcher still tense. First pitch fastball to letters. Strike called, 0-1. Curveball away. Check swing outside. Strike called, 0-2. Slider down and in. Inside, 1-2. Middle in. Liner to right field. That's going to get down for a hit as Mahoney comes on and gets it in. Leadoff single for Wayward. 4th hit today for the Crocs. Leadoff woman on in the 3rd, and that'll bring up Cardenas, who's 0 for 1. Change up at the knees. Rip foul, 0-1. Slider down and in. Runner goes. Throw down by Norris. Just late. Stolen base for Wayward, her first of the year. She's 1 for 1. RBI dead now active for Cardenas. That was the result. Fastball up, fouled off. 1-2 the count. Came in active for Hokie here. Curveball away. Liner to first. Past the diving Daugherty into right. Base hit. Runners at the corners with none down. Here's Sosa. He's 0 for 1. Slider at the knees. Line to first. That's into the corner, and that'll be a base hit for Sosa's. That's going to get another run in. Going for 2. Throw for Mahoney. Just late. It's a double for Sosa. 4-2. Crocs now back within 2. Tying run at second with none down for Mustachio. 1 for 1 with a single. Curveball down and in. Turned on and rip foul. 0-1. Change up and away. Popped up. Shallow center. Warrior coming on. Makes a catch for the first out. Runners hold. That'll bring up Harmony Strauss. Just singled on a runner. First time up. She's 1 for 1 today. Slider middle in. Turned on by Strauss and crushed the right field. She got all of that one. It's a home run. 3-run bomb for Strauss as the Crocs take the lead 5-4 on her first homer of the year. Crocs back in front. Slider got too much at the middle of the plate. Hokie paid for it. Next up, Wongo 0 for 1 today. 1 down, base is empty as Hokie now tense. Fastball up and away, outside, ball 1. Throw ball down at the knees, strike call, 1-1. Seamer up and in. Line in the hole to short. Under Boyd's glove, that's a single for Wonga. On with another 1-out hit. Next up, Glenn, 1 for 1 today with a single. That was erased on a double play ball. Pick off to first. Low throw, but saved by Daugherty. Pick off to first. Low again. Another pick by Daugherty. Fastball down and away. Check swing strike. 0-1. Change it down and in. Fouled off. 0-2. Go down and away. In the dirt. 1-2. Slider down and in. Chased it low. Fouled off. 1-2. Four-seamer down and in. Fouled off again. Still 1-2. Four-seamer down and away. Outside. 2-2. Change it down and away. Runner goes. Fouled off again. Still 2-2. We got first. Low throw. Daugherty can't save it this time. Wonga going for second. He'll get there safely. Seamer down and in. Fouled off again. Still 2-2. Hokie now rattled after the errant pickoff throw. Curveball low, grounded into right center. Mahoney there gets it in quickly. Runner holds at third. Glenn now 2 for 2. 2 on, 1 down for Kuro, who's 0 for 1. First pitch curveball up. Strike called with letters 0 1. Seamer away. Hitting the hole to second. Diaz dives, makes this off his glove. And that's an infield single for Kuro. 6-4 the score. Yeah, Hokie's not doing so hot with the injury. Borgner 0 for 1. They're taking advantage of it. They put 5 runs on him this inning. Fastball down and in. Strike called on the check. 0 1. Ball at the knees. Grounded the first. Already there. Fires the second one. Boyd did the pitcher. In time double play, and that ends the inning. But a 5-run swing for the Crocs on 6 hits gives them the lead. It is 6-4 to the 4th. Big blow coming on the bat of Harmony Strauss, who had the 3-run bomb. We're down 2 now to the 4th. Mahoney, Norris, and Manning do up. Yeah, rare bad year. I don't think the injury helped either, unfortunately. He just had an off year. Oh, well, it happens. His first bad 1-5. I'll take it. He's been doing well. Mahoney 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Curveball outside, ball 1. Hayward back to neutral mojo here as that cutter's up and in for a strike, 1-1. Change but the knees, line to center, base hit for Mahoney. Ball's on with his first hit today. He's 1 for 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 1.
Next up is Jaden Norris. He singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Change him away, strike called, 0-1. Cutter away, 1-1. Change him away, pulled down the left field line, hooking, foul. Norris behind 1-2 in the count now. Change down and then out in front of it on the swing, strike 3. First punch up for Wayward, 1 out. Next up, Ed Manning. He singled in a run last time at the plate. He's 1 for 1. Curveball middle ins. Manning skies out to right center. That is going to hang up there. Akira makes the catch. 2 down. Hokie's coming up next. 1 for 1 today. He doubled in 2 runs last time at the plate. Let's see what he does as he's back to tense mojo. Getting the double play to get out of last inning. Slider middle of the plate. Grounded up the middle. Cardenas on the backhand to first. That will end the inning. Bottom 4. We're still down 2. Wayward, Cardenas, and Sosa do up. Yeah, he has given up a lot of home runs. It's just poorly timed. They're always with runners on base. Wayward up next. Leads off the inning here. Fastball away. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down and in. Swung through it. 0-2. Right up and away. Swung through it. Strike 3. Second punch up for Hokie. 1 down. Next up, Cardenas. 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball down. Taken low. 1-0. Down. Low, 2-0. Slider away. Lined at the middle, base hit for Cardenas. Warrimore dives to keep it in front of him, and that'll be just a single for Cardenas. She's 2 for 3. And now on fire. Gotta bring up Sosa, 1 for 2 with an RBI double last time up. Curveball down and away. Grounded up the middle, base hit. Second hit for Sosa. He's 2 for 3. First and second now with 1 down. Now to bring up Mustachio, 1 for 2 with the single. Slider away. Strike called, 0-1. Seamer inside, misses, 1-1. Ball away. Outside, 2-1. Seamer down and in. Chopped in the hole to third. Manning there. The second 1. Diaz the first. Just late. Fielder's choice. Runners at the corners with 2 down. That'll bring up Strauss, who hit the 3-run homer last time up. She is 2 for 2. Fastball up and in. Line blooper to right center. That's down for another hit. That is the 5th RBI today for Strauss. It is 7-4. Runners at the corners with 2 down still. And here's Wonga, 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch change it down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Seamer down in the way. Outside, 1-1. Slider up and in. Rip to left. That's down for another hit. It's 8-4. Crocs piling it on now. Ramp Glenn 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Fastball down and away. Check swing strike. 0-1. Curveball away. Outside. 1-1. Four-seamer low. Grounded up the middle. Diaz dives out of his reach into center. That's going to be an RBI single for Glenn. Her first RBI as a Croc. It is 9-4. Bring up Akira, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Ball away, outside, 1-0. Four-seamer up. Sky to right. Mahoney going back. He's there for it. He will make the catch, and that finally ends the inning. But the Crocs put up another 3 runs. It is now 9-4 to the 5th. Diaz, Worrymore, and Swiner do up. Here's head of the class. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Change up inside, ball 1. Cutter high, 2-0. Change up inside, 3-0 the count to Wayward. Cutter in there, 3-1. Cutter away, ground up, lined up the middle, base hit for Diaz. His second hit, he's 2 for 3. Puts him on to lead off the inning, and we need a big rally to get back in it. Here's Worry Less. Bull Worrymore, 1 for 2 with a single today. Also flown out. Cutter low, ball 1. Ball inside, 2-0 the count. Cutter inside, 3-0 the count. Cutter high, ball 4. That's a 4-pitch walk. First walk today for Wayward. First and second now, none down for Big Country. He's 0 for 2. A hit here would really help us out, Buck. Come on, buddy. Cutter high, ball 1. Change up in the dirt, 2-0. Slider middle in, Sky to left center, hit pretty well. Going over Borgner. Runner's tag, throw from Borgner is going to be a good one. We will hold. 2 on and 1 down still for DDP. 1 for 2 today with a single. Curveball outside from Wayward, ball 1. Curveball up and away, strike called, 1-1. Slider hangs, line to center, down for a hit. Coming around third, Diaz. He's going to try and score, and he will, as the throw is cut by Strauss. It's single for Doherty, her first RBI today. 9-5. Buzzards back within 4. Boyd up next. Village Idiot 1 for 2 today with a single. And a ground out the second. Last time at the plate. Cutter down the middle. 0-1 as Wayward's now tense. Change up way outside. 1-1 the count. Cutter high, 2-1 to Boyd. Slider up and away, popped up to short. Bad pitch to swing at, infield fly for Glenn. 2 outs, Wayward back to neutral, and that'll bring up Carter, balls Mahoney. Singled last time up, he's 1 for 2. We need a crooked number here, guys, come on. Change it down and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, strike called, 0-2. Curveball down and away, chopper to short. Glenn to first in time. That's going to end the inning. Because, of course, we need the crooked number. We don't get the crooked number. Bottom 5, we're down 9-5. Borgner, Wayward, and Cardenas 2 up. There's Borgner, 0 for 2 today. Gonna sub off Hokie here. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be rookie left-hander Finley Holcorn. Specialist active. Hokie goes 4 innings, gives up 9 earned runs, strikes out 2 batters, gives up no walks, gives up 15 hits, and strikes out 2. Rookie Holcorn coming out of the pen here. Left-handed specialist is 1-0. He has a 2.45 ERA and 1.23 WHIP. In his 5 appearances this year, he's given up 2 earned runs, 1 save recorded. 7 1/3 innings pitched, 9 hits surrendered with 4 strikeouts. Batting average against .321 for the rookie. Yep, gem cutter indeed. Diamond cutter. Oh yeah, good point. See what Holcorn can do here against Borgner. First pitch fastball away, strike called on the outside corner, 0-1. See if Holcorn can keep us in this. Curveball fouled off, 1-1. 0-2 the count. Slider down and away, outside, 1-2. Change it down and in. Chopper to first. Doherty there. Bare hands it. Flips to Holcorn in time. 1 out. Next up, Wayward. 1 for 2 with a single. Pitcher will still bat here. Fastball at the letters. High. 1-0. away. Grounded up the middle, knocked down by Holcorn. Into no man's land, infield single for Wayward. She's 2 for 3. Next up, Cardenas, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, as she's now on fire here. First pitch slider down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down and away. Chased it outside, 0-2. Four-seamer up and in. Check swing high, good take, 1-2. Curveball in the dirt. Chased it low, strike 3 swinging. First punch up for Holcorn, 2 down. Next up is Sosa. He's singled last time up and has also doubled in a run. He's 2 for 3 today, currently locked in. Specialist active for Holcorn. First pitch change up and in. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Slider down and away. Grounded to short. Boyd charges, makes the play to first. In time, good inning from Holcorn. Instead of 6, we're still down 4. Norris, Manning, and Holcorn due up. Norris 1 for 2 today with the single, as Wayward is done here after 5 innings. Coming out of the bullpen, right-hander Miguel Duke, 60-year vet. Wayward gives up 5 runs on 10 hits, striking out 1 batter and walking 1. In line for the win, but no quality start for her. Here's a look at Duke's numbers on the air. Miguel has no record, a 0 ERA and an 0.33 whip. 6 appearances he's recorded a save, thrown 6 innings, 2 hits surrendered with 8 strikeouts. Batting average against is the team leading 100 on the year. For Miguel, he's also the only pitcher on the entire roster to not give up a run yet. So very good year for Duke here, stats-wise. How many lefties they got coming up, actually? Lefty. They got a lot of... decent number of lefties in this lineup. I might leave Holcorn in. We'll see. There's Norris. Let's see what he does here. First pitch curveball down and in from Duke. Ball 1. Slider away in there. 1-1. Fastball in the dirt. 2-1. The ball below the knees. Grounding in the hole to short. Nice diving stop by Glenn. That's going to be an infield single for Norris. His 2nd hit today. Next up is Manning. 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Flew out last time up. Fastball at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and in, 0-2. Outside heater, off the catcher's glove. Norris freezes and gets back to first in time. 1-2 the count to Manning. Fastball outside and away, 2-0. 2-2 the count. Slider outside, full count. Slider chased inside and fouled off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch coming. Outside, ball 4. Good take by Manning. First walk from Duke. 2 on and none down now for Holcorn, as he'll be showing bunt. Infield in for the bunt. Bunt is down. Sacrifice successful for Holcorn. 2 in scoring position with 1 down. The old Duke of Hurl. The Duke of Earl reference. Gotcha. I gotcha. Here's Diaz. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and an RBI today. Still locked in. Curveball away, ball 1. Curveball outside, 2-0 the count from Duke. Fastball up and away, line to right center. That's down in the gap for Diaz. It's going to be a 2-run single. It is going to be 9-7, as Diaz has 3 RBIs now today. Good swing from head of the class. Here is Warrior Less. Bull Warmore walked last time up. He's also singled. He's 1 for 2 today. Duke now tense. Fastball up high, ball 1. Check swing high on the heater, 2-0 the count. Slider in the dirt, 3-0 the count. Fastball up and in, strike call, 3-1. Curveball at the knees, Worrymore lines it to center, but it's right at a Curo, 2 outs. Unlucky. 2 down runner at first. Here's Buck Swiner, 0 for 3 today. Big Country looking to get something going here at the plate. Strike there at the letters, 0-1. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Fastball away, 1-1. Curveball down in the way, low, 2-1. Slider middle in, Swiner turns on it and misses it as he pops it up. Shallow right field. Cardenas there, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Buzzards get a 2-run single from Diaz. It is now 9-7 as we cut the lead in half. Bottom 6, hard lineup up for the Crocs. Mustachio, Strauss, and Nwanga. Here's Mustachio, 1 for 3 today with the single. Fastball up and away. Outside, ball 1. Ball down and in. Low, 2-0. Slider away. Outside, 3-0. Four-seamer up and in. Check swing strike, 3-1. Slider down and in. Strike called, full count. Change up and away. Fouled off, still full count. Slider away. Popped up behind the plate. Norris is there. Puts it away for the first out. Next up, Strauss, 3 for 3 today. She has singled in a run twice, and she has hit a 3-run homer. 5 RBI day for Strauss as she's feeling it. Fastball down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Slider up and in. Strike called, 0-2. Ball down and in. Inside, 1-2. Change up and in. Inside, 2-2. Receiver down and in. Inside, full count. Ball middle in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Up and in. Popped up foul out of play. We'll do it again. Slider down and in. Strike called. Second punch out for Holcorn. 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Nwanga, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI today. Fastball away. Driven by Nwanga, right field. He got that one, folks. It is gone. Home run for Nwanga. His 3rd of the year. Solo shot makes it 10-7 as they get 1 run right back. Next up, Glenn, 3 for 3 day. 3 singles and an RBI today for Glenn. First pitch to our curveball inside. Strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and away. Low, 1-1. Change it down and in. Chop foul, 1-2. Four-seamer away. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Slider down and away. Fouled off. Ball down and in. Line to short. 1 hopper. Boyd picks it on a hop. Fires the first in time. That ends the inning. But Holcorn does give up a run on the home run to Nwanga. 10-7 to the 7th. Doherty, Boyd, and Mahoney do up against Duke. Here's Doherty. DDP's 2 for 3 today. She has singled twice, driving in a run. Fastball inside from Duke. Ball 1. Curveball at the knees. Ripped by Doherty down the line into the corner, but Nwanga runs it down. 1 out. Next up, Baca Boyd. Rookie. 2nd year shortstop. 1 for 3 today. Popped out the short last time up. Slider middle in, hitting the hole. 1 hopper to Mustachio, who makes the diving stop in time to first. 2 outs. Unlucky there, and that'll bring up Mahoney. Balls was 1 for 3 today with the single. Duke back to neutral mojo here. Curveball inside, ball 1. Slider in the dirt, 2-0 the count. Fastball up and in high, 3-0. Fastball middle in, liner to 3rd, right at Mustachio. That's a 1-2-3 inning for the Crocs. Bottom 7, we're still down 3. Akuro, Borgner, and Duke do up. There's Akuro, 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Holcorn done here after 2 innings of relief work. Good pitching from the rookie to keep us in the game. We're now only down 3 instead of being down 5. We're going to double switch here for Boyd. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be mop-up man Marshall Cuevas. Boyd coming out, and we'll bring in Nathaniel Hurls to play shortstop. Alrighty, Cuevas on the year. Marshall has no record, a 0 ERA and an 0.95 whip. In his 5 appearances, he's given up no runs in 7 1/3 innings. 6 hits surrendered, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. His batting average against .261. First pitch fastball up and into Akuro, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and away, outside, 1-1. Four-seamer up and away, fouled off, 1-2. Change it down and in. Chased it, strike 3. First punch up for Cuevas, 1 down. Next up is Borgner. He's 0 for 3. Slider in, down and in, low, ball 1. Seamer down and away. Grounder to third. Manning right there for it. He'll make the play to first. 2 down, and that'll bring up the pitcher slot. Duke. Will we see a pinch hitter? No, we won't. They're going to leave Duke in there. First pitch fastball up and in. High, ball 1. Change up middle of the plate. Popped up by Duke to center. Worrymore in a few steps. Calls for it. And he will put it away. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Cuevas. To the 8th, we're still down 3. Norris, Manning, and Hurls due up here against Duke. Norris leads off, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. He also struck out swinging once. Curveball outside from Duke, ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate, grounded up the middle, base hit for Norris. He's now 3 for 4 on the single. Leadoff man on. Buzzards looking for a rally down 3. Here's Manning, 1 for 2. Single walk and an RBI today for Ed as he walked last time at the plate. Fastball middle in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and away is high, 1-1. Pitch out. Actually, that wasn't a pitch out. That fastball was just nowhere near the zone. 2-1 the count. That's off the catcher's glove. Going for second, throw down late. Norris advances on the wild pitch. 3-1 now the count to Manning. Outside ball 4. Second walk for Manning, second walk for Duke. Both of them, ironically, have been to Manning. Next up is second baseman Nathaniel Hurls, playing shortstop today. Came on as part of the double switch last inning. He is getting his first at bat of the game. In the first game, Hurls went 2 for 4, I believe, with an RBI. Or 3 for 4 with an RBI. Power's right-hander active for Hurls, hitting .273 with 2 RBIs on the year. 2 on and none down. He represents the tying run here in the 8th against the tiring Duke. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up, blooper to left field, that is down for a hit. Base hit for Hurls as he's on. Bases loaded with none down, tying run at first. Go-ahead run coming to the plate. It's head of the class. Diaz 3 for 4 today with 3 singles and 3 RBIs. And coming out of the bullpen, long reliever, Zane Gonzalez, the youngster. He's going to need to do some fancy footwork here to get the save. Coming in with 3 inherited runners. All of them will be charged to Duke if they do score. Here's Gonzalez's numbers on the year. He is no record, a 3.68 ERA and an 0.95 WHIP. In 5 appearances, 3 earned runs given up, 7 1/3 innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 1 homer, and 5 strikeouts recorded. He has yet to walk a batter. Batting average against on the year for him is .241. Here we go. Let's do this. Bases loaded, none down for Diaz. Contact versus left-hander active here against Gonzalez, who is a southpaw. Long reliever coming out of the pen, fully rested. Strike in there, 0-1. Slider middle in, chopper to short. Glenn to second 1, Cardenas to first. In time, double play, but a run scores. It's 10-8. Unlucky there, and that'll bring up Bory Less. Bull Worrymore, 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Contact versus left-hander active for him as well. Curveball at the knees, Worry Less crushes it to center field, hits it well, carrying, and he robbed us of a home run. Akuro, you son of a bitch. Go back in your little hidey hole, you old man. Oh, that is infuriating. We do get a run, it's 10-8. Bottom half of the 8th we go, top of lineup up for the Crocs. Here's Cardenas, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles, facing Cuevas. First pitch change up and in. High, ball 1. Forcing down and away. Grounder to second. Diaz there for it. Fires to first. 1 out. Akira with the robbery, and it's very annoying. Sosa up next, 2 for 4. Double single and an RBI. Slider away. Low, ball 1. Receiver down and in. Inside, 2-0. Slider up. Ripped by Sosa up the middle, diving Diaz off his glove into center. Good effort, but that's a single for Sosa. He is now 3 for 5 today. Gonna bring up Mustachio, 1 for 4 with the single. Fastball up and away. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down and in. Check swing strike called, 0-2. Slider down and away. Grounded up the middle, past the diving Hurls. That's a base hit in the center. First and second now with 1 down as the Crocs have something going here. Here's Strauss, 3 for 4 today, 3-run homer, and 2 RBI singles today. She has 5 RBIs. Fastball down and in. Check swing low. Ball 1. Change it down and in. Inside. 2-0. Slider down and in. Slider down and in. 3-0. Seamer middle in. Strike call. 3-1. Change up and in. Strauss pulls a foul. Full count. Slider down and in. Check swing low. Ball 4. I thought we got the call. First walk for Cuevas. Bases loaded. 1 down for Wanga. Solo home run last time up. He's 3 for 4 today. He's also singled twice, driving in another run. RBI dead active, though, here with the bases loaded. First pitch slider down and away. Chop foul. 0-1. Receiver down and in. Inside. 1-1. Down and away. Grounder in the hole to first. Past the diving Doherty. That is a base hit. 11-8 now the score as the Crocs keep it moving station to station as Cuevas now tense. Glenn coming up next, 3 for 4 day with 3 singles and an RBI. We're going to go to the bullpen here. Coming out for the bullpen is going to be all about that base, Pewter bases. He's going to try and get out of this bases loaded jam. Base is 2-1 in the year with a 7.27 ERA and a 1.62 WHIP. In his 5 appearances, he's recorded a save, given up 7 earned runs. 8 2/3 innings pitched for base with 12 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts, batting average against .324. All right, all about that base. No treble. First pitch curveball down in the way, fouled off, 0-1. Two-seamer down and in, inside, 1-1. Two-seamer down in the way, bunt was shown. Everybody in a rundown now. And we're going to get the out between third and home as Norris tags out Mustachio on the failed suicide squeeze attempt. 1-2 the count as K-Man active for base. Slider down in the way. Chase foul. Still 1-2. Receiver down and in. Fouled off. Receiver down in the way. Swung through it, strike 3. First punch out for base, and he gets out of the jam. Good job, Pewter. To the 9th, we're still down 3, though. It's 11-8. Hard to line up for the Buzzards. Can we get something going? Swiner, Doherty in the pitcher slot, due up. Gonzalez going for the save. Swiner leading off. Big Country 0 for 4 today, looking to start something. Popped out last time to right. Change it down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Change it middle in. Rip foul. It's 0-2. Fastball middle in, grounded in the hole to short. Glenn on the backhand, fires to first. Air mails it over the first baseman's head, and that is a single. That is an E6. Buck will reach. 0 for 5 day for Buck, but that's how we'll take it any way we can. Next up, DDP. 2 for 4 day for her. She has driven in a run on a single earlier, and she singled another time at the plate. Change up in the dirt, ball 1. Bad jumps active for Buck over at first. Don't expect him to steal. Strike there at the letter is 1-1. Curveball at the letter, strike called, 1-2. Check swing inside on the changeup, 2-2 the count. Fastball down in the way, blooper to left center field. That is going to get down. Doherty drops in her 3rd hit. She's 3 for 5. Tying run coming to the plate with none down. It's the pitcher. Pinch hitting for base is going to be backup first baseman Atticus Macias, the 2nd-year player. Hitting .364 on the year. Big spot for Atticus. Let's see if he can get it going. Damn right, Hoon. All about that base. No trouble for base. He did his job. Let's see if we can get him a win. We can do it. I think we can do it. Change up low. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. Macias lines it down the left field line. That is in for a base hit. Coming around 3rd and scoring is Swiner. 11-9 RBI to Macias. His first of the year, I think. Next up, Mahoney. 1 for 4 with a single. Is that his first? Atticus, where are you, buddy? That is his first RBI. I'll be damned. Way to go, bud. Tying run at first. Go ahead, run at the plate. Here's Carter. Balls Mahoney. He's 1 for 4 with a single. Fastball up and away high. Ball 1. Slider middle in. Mahoney skies it. Left center field. He just missed it. Borgner back. He's going to make the catch for the first out. Runners will hold. Borgner has a cannon. We do not test that. Next up, catcher Jaden Norris, who's locked in. He's 3 for 4 today with 3 singles. Fastball up, check swing high from Gonzalez, ball 1. Slider at the knees, hard chopper at the middle, past the diving Glenn into center field. Coming around third is Doherty. She's going to score. It is 11-10. Tying run at third. RBI to Norris is first today. That'll bring up Ed Manning. Third baseman 1 for 2 today. He's singled in a run, and he's also walked the last 2 times at the plate. Big spot for Manning. Runners at the corners, 1 down. Tying run at third. Go ahead run at first. Come on, Ed. Come on, Ed. Third ball strike called on the inside corner, 0-1. Fastball up and away is high, 1-1. Fastball up, lined into center, Manning delivers. He is the man. We're tied at 11. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Adel Black song, it's a good one, look it up. First and second now, 1 down for Hurls, 1 for 1 with the single. Go ahead run at second. Gonzalez is tense. My God, come on. Fastball up and in, blooped into left field, shallow. Bordner's not going to get there. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded, 1 down. My God, it's head of the class. He hit into a double play last time up to drive in a run. So he's 3 for 5 today, 3 singles and 3 RBIs. Diaz, this is your moment. Bases juiced, 1 out. Go ahead run at third. Insurance runs second, first, and home. My God, you hit a grand slam. You have become God tier status, my friend. Fastball outside from Gonzalez, ball 1. Strike in there, 1-1. Curveball hangs, rip the third, right at Mustachio, that little bitch. 2 down. How to bring up Worry less. Bull worry more. 1 for 1, single and a walk. Contact for his left-hander active. Fastball up, line to second, right at Cardenas, that bitch. And that ends the inning, but we rally for 3 runs. We're tied at 11. Fuck. And we have to go to our last pitcher out of the bullpen, Hesto Despot, who came in to close it out in the first game, getting the save. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. All right, Hesto, bring it on. Bottom 9, we're tied at 11. Akiro, Borgener, and Gonzalez do up. Here's Akiro, 1 for 4, single RBI. He's tense right now. He's also struck out, but he has also robbed us of a 2-run homer. That right now is the difference maker between us winning this game. Despot on the year, 1-0, 1.93 ERA, and a 0.96 whip. 2 earned runs given up in 5 appearances. He got his first save of the year in Game 1 of this episode. 9 in the 3rd innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. Batting average against .206 on the year. Here we go. Fastball down and away, chopped in the hole to first. Doherty there, barehands it, flips to Despot, he drops it. E1. And he had a high fielding status too. Next up, Borgner 0 for 4 as Despot now tense. Curveball down and away, low in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball inside, check swing inside, 2-0. Seamer down and in. Line at the middle of the second. Diaz dives, cuts it off, flips to second. 1. Hurls to first. Late. Fielder's choice. Pitcher slide up next. Here's Gonzalez. They will pinch hit. It's Ella Royds. Right fielder has delivered a pinch hit single in the first game. She's hitting .333 with 2 RBIs on the year. Curveball down and away. Low, ball 1. Seamer down and in. Inside. 2-0. Change away. Turned on by Royds, crushed into left field, down the line, it is gone. Walk-off home run for the bench player, Ella Royds, her first of the year. All of that, we rally in the 9th to tie it with 3, and they hit a 2-run bomb in the bottom of half to win it. Crocodiles win and take the split here in the doubleheader. Final score in Game 2, 13-11. We showed a lot of fight coming back from that. But that was a big blow. If Despot hadn't made that error to start the 9th, it wouldn't have even mattered because I think they still pinch hit for Gonzalez in that situation. And we lose by 1 run instead of 2. But at the same time, I can't help but think if he wasn't tense, maybe he gets that out there. Maybe it's just a loud fly ball down the line. Maybe I should have taken Hokie out sooner. Maybe Fungo Akiro shouldn't have robbed us of a 2-run homer. There's a lot of what-ifs here, but you know what? It is what it is. That was a good, hard-fought battle. I'm loving this. If we keep this level of competition up against playoff teams like the Crocodons, we got a serious contention chance to repeat as champions this year. Very crazy game and a very tough loss. GG all around. But hey, a lot of fight here. This team's got a lot of fight. Yeah, that robbery, we'd be tied right now, really. Oh well, it is what it is. Hitless today for us. Big Country, he was 0 for 5. And that's it. Everyone else got at least one hit. 3 RBIs today for head of the class. 1 RBI for Doherty, 1 for Macias, 1 for Norris, 2 for Manning, and 2 for Hokie. Well spread. And 1 run came in on a double play ground out by Diaz, so he could have had 4. Hitless today for the Crocs, Borgener, and Duke. That's it. Big home runs today. 3-run bomb by Harmony Strauss. A solo home run by Wanga. Wanga also chipped in 2 more runs. Somehow, I think both were on singles. Glenn had an RBI single. Akuro had an RBI single. Sosa had an RBI double. And Royds had the big walk-off 2-run homer there in the bottom of the 9th. Pitching lines, Hokie, only 4 innings, 15 hits, 9 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run. Bad start for the injured ace, but no decision for him nonetheless. He'll finish with his career worst ERA of 7.17. Holcorn, the rookie, 2 innings out of the pen, giving up 2 hits, an earned run on a homer, and 2 strikeouts. No decision for him. Cuevas, inning and a third, 3 hits, earned run, walk, and a strikeout. No decision. Base, 2/3 of an inning, giving up a strikeout. And Despot, 1/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 error made in the field. 2 runs on a big 2-run homer. He falls to 1-1. Crocs get 5 innings out of Wayward, 10 hits, 5 earned runs, a walk, and a strikeout. Duke, 2 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks. And Zane Gonzalez gets the win, 2 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs given up. He improves to 1-0. Later in the game, Harmony Strauss with her 5 RBI day, followed by Narub Wong and his 3 RBI day, both of them homered. And Ed Manning with his big 2 RBI day as the 3rd place finisher. Ah, well. Tough loss there, but hey, we got to shake it off. We got 3 more games left. Got to keep it moving. That does end our 4-game winning streak, though. A little sad about that, but hey, it's all right. So we are now back to a 1.5 games behind the Crocs. We'll see if we can catch up. We'll see if they can falter here at the finish line. Look around the league first before we sim. Only 1 roster move made. Sirloins get Irene Fast as they cut Norton Pickle, their shortstop, as they go a little cheaper there on their bench, I think. Alrighty, let's go ahead and sim up to our next game here and see how this 30 games shake out around the league. Gonna have to sit through a lot of them. We have been playing a lot of games, to be fair, so we are ahead of most teams here in the league. Herbivores Rally beat the Moose in 13 innings, 5-4. Moonstars rally to beat the Sawtees 7-3 in 10 innings as they get their 9th win of the year. Moose this time get the job done against the Herbivores 7-6 as they split that doubleheader. Wildloads blow the Beewolves out 13-0 to keep their playoff hopes alive as they've now got a positive winning record. Positive run differential, sorry. Sandcats beat the Sirloins 4-3, keep their playoff hopes alive. Moose wins 6-1 over the Freebooters, putting the Freebooters in a do-or-die situation now. Sawtooth beat the Blowfish 6-3. Blowfish then beat the Sawtooth 2-1, the split of that doubleheader. Blowfish rally and beat the Sirloins 5-4, so they're now back at 500. Overdogs hold off the Jacks to win 4-3, taking care of business. They now tie for us with 2nd in the division. Grapplers then beat the Wildloads 12-3. That's going to knock the Wildloads out of playoff contention, I think. And this loss will definitely confirm it as the Grapplers win in 10 innings, 9-7. Grapplers now 11-1 in the year. Sandcats beat the Sawtooth 5-2 here. And then the second game of the doubleheader, Sandcats hold them off to win 6-4. They're now at 500 as well. And they rally to face the Blowfish and win 7-5. Good win for the Sandcats there. Making that playoff push at the right time. Heaters then beat the Platypi, knocking them out of the playoffs. 9-2 the final score in that one. Overdogs taking care of business here. Do defeat the last place Nemesis 9-7. They're now at 8-4. Herbivores win 5-2 over the Freebooters. Freebooters now out of playoff contention, unfortunately. Overdogs beat the Nemesis 7-3. Overdogs now at 9-4, now in 2nd place by themselves. Herbivores beat the Freebooters 5-3. Sirloins beat the Sawtooth 10-4. Big win there. Sawteeth out of playoff contention as well. Crocs beat the Nemesis 8-3 as the Nemesis are just getting feasted on here. Wild Pigs beat the Freebooters 6-4. Same with the Freebooters, really. Wide Loads rally to beat the Platypi 9-8. Moose whooped the Hot Corners 7-2. That's an unexpected win. And in the second game of the doubleheader, Hot Corners win 7-5, splitting that one. They improved 11-3. B-Rules rally and beat the Heaters 7-5, keeping their playoff hopes alive with that win. Moose beat the piss out of the Wild Pigs 13-3. Big win there. And then the Moose beat up on the Sawteeth, winning 7-3. And then in the final game of the Sim, Platypi hand the Grapplers their second loss of the year with a shutout 4-0 victory. Nevertheless, looking at the playoff picture, the Hot Corners and the Moose are both going to be in the playoffs this year. They've already locked it up. Hot Corners are going to be the 1 because they've already got 11 wins, and the Moose can do no better than 10-6. So Moose will be the 3 seed. The only question is, will the Sandcats lock up a playoff spot with the win? Moonstars are already locked in because they have 9 wins as well. If the Sandcats win, Wild Pigs need to win out. Same with the Herbisaurs. Blowfish are out, Sirloins are out, and Sawteeth are also out. Freebooters, they're also out. For our conference, Grapplers already locked in. B-Will's hanging around, but they're not looking so hot. Wide Loads, Platypi, and Heaters are all already eliminated from playoff contention. Nemesis are out of the playoffs, so are the Jacks as well. It's down to us, the Overdogs, and the Crocodons against the B-Wolves. Literally, all we got to do is win one more game, and then we're almost guaranteed to be in, basically. We need to win at least one with the B-Wolves loss, and if we win twice, we're guaranteed in no matter what. Whew. Okay, not bad. Crocs, though, they're looking pretty good. I think they're going to they've already locked up a playoff berth. They've got 10 wins. There's no way they can be eliminated out of that. And the Grapplers have also already locked up a playoff spot as well. So there's basically 3 teams vying for 2 playoff spots, the B-Wolves, Overdogs, and us. Alrighty, next time out, we are taking on the Jacks for the final time this year. It's the 3rd matchup. We're looking, I think it's a rubber match. Let me check the schedule here. Yes, we lost game 1, won game 2 in that doubleheader, and this will be the rubber match for the season. Alrighty, on the mound for the 4th place Jacks, it'll be Beavis Ortiz, their ace. He's 1-2 with a 7.23 ERA and a 1.98 WHIP. We did beat him earlier this year, so we are one of those 2 losses. And on the mound for us will be our number 2, Emily Bonventre. 3rd-year Southpaw is 2-0 with a 3.66 ERA and a 1.32 WHIP. Jacks coming in at 4-8, already knocked out of the playoffs, and we are at 8-5. So Jacks are just trying to play spoilers here. Player development options. Let's have a look. Ooh, that's a good one for Oliver now too. Damn. Got 3 good ones here. 4 good ones. Jesus. I don't like either of these 2. We're not worried about them. Okay. So we're going to play percentage games here. We're definitely doing this one for Deputy first because that's a really big upgrade for him. And he's going to need the boost with him being injured and all. And it's a very high chance for K-Man. I can't say no to this even if I wanted to. +1 contact. Loses 4 junk to 58. Only the 8 accuracy. That's fine. Up to 68. Does not get K-Man. Damn it. I was hoping we would get it. Shit. Oh well. It was worth the roll though. And we do this one for Norris next. Definitely need the arm for our backup catcher. He's going to get the big arm roll, +16. Big roll there. Gets outside pitch as well. That's a bonus. Norris now a B overall. Love to see it. And we do have enough to get this one for Oliver. I'm going to wait for next time out because I will have enough money to get this one for Hokie and this one for Oliver. So we will hold off and wait. Love to see that, as always. Jaden Norris has had his arm rebuilt. I mean, his arm is still weak, but hey, it's league average. Let's set the lineup here and call it a day. Alrighty, leading off will be head of the class Diaz at 2nd. Following him will be backup catcher Jaden Norris, who's now locked in, having a 4-hit game in the second game of that doubleheader. Batting 3rd is tense right fielder Spool Worry Less Worry More. Batting 4th out in left field, Big Country Buck Swiner. Batting 5th back in lineup, center fielder outfielder Wink Winkleson. Batting 6th at first base, Merriam DDP Doherty. Batting 7th, getting the start at shortstop for the Tens Boyd is Nathaniel Hurls, the backup. Batting 8th over at third base is Ed the Man Manning, and batting 9th is Bon Bon the pitcher. That is going to do it for this mega episode here, guys. Man, this was a two-hour marathon today. Took on the Crocs in a doubleheader. We rallied back in Game 1 to win 5-2, if I remember correctly. And then in the second game, we rallied all the way back from a 5-run deficit to tie the game in the 9th with 3 runs. But unfortunately, we give up a walk-off 2-run homer to backup outfielder Ella Royds to seal our fate in the loss as we split the doubleheader with the Crocs. Overdogs then go on a winning streak and win 3 games, so they are now in second place, only a game back of the Crocs. We are 2 games out in third place. So more than likely, we're not winning the division this year, but if we win out, who knows? Anything can happen at this point. We just need to win next game and hope for a B-Wolves loss, or win the next game and the game after that to clinch our playoff spot. Because right now we're playing the Overdogs and the B-Wolves for one of the last 2 playoff spots because the Crocs are already locked in and so are the Grapplers. But tune in next time to see if we can get it done against the Jacks. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, obviously thank you so much. I appreciate the support as always. Love seeing everyone down in the chat here on Twitch. And love seeing all the returning viewers over on YouTube as well. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the follow button down below on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch in the description below. Until next time, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off.